Welcome to Shomach Shov on the Daf. She was sponsored Lunishma Sam Yaakov Shalom Le'apas Yitzchok. We're holding at Sanhedrin Daf Kuf Gimel. The Gemara in Amud Beis brings Tanya B'Shimon Lo Zoim B'Shur Meir Achaz VeAchazio V'Chol Malchi Yisrael Shekosu B'Hem Vayas Ara B'Ein Hashem Lo Chayim V'Lo Nidonim. They will not live L'Olam Haba, says Rashi, and they're not nidon also in Gehenim. So they're not suffering Gehenim, and they're not going to Olam Haba. Those that say on him Vayas Ara B'Ein Hashem. The Adramai explains a little bit. He says like this. What does it mean? He says, it's like wind in the world. They're not enjoying and they don't suffer. Now he says, what's shot that they don't suffer? He says, these kings were the leaders of Klal Yisrael, and they took Am Yisrael on their shoulders. So therefore, they don't suffer so much, but they don't come to Olam Haba. Meaning they're a little bit in limbo. They're not being judged, and they're not going to Olam Haba. And this connects to what we spoke in the previous shiurim. That the idea of Misa, and whatever goes through Misa, is the process to reach to Olam Haba. We mentioned in the beginning of Perek Chelek, the lesson explains, there's two ways to reach Olam Haba. One way is the straight way, doing Torah and mitzvahs. The other way is not the straight way. When a person does Averis, so then he needs to be punished. He either goes to Gehenna, or there's Gilgul in Shamas, a Chibut HaKever. The different process a person has to go to fix what he did wrong, and then you'll reach Olam Haba. After this, what the Shlo says in Maseches Rosh Hashanah Torah Hor, brings the question that the Medrash says the Adam Rishon, it was Oimid Bedin on the day they did the Chet, the Yotzo Bedimus, he was Zoiche Bedin. Says the Shlo, what do you mean Zoiche Bedin? He got the Gzeira of Misa, him and all the generations after him. That's not called Zoiche Bedin. Says the Shlo, no, Adam Rishon was Zoiche Bedin. But once he did a Chet, Nichsa B'Zur Hamon, now his body is not so pure. So how will he reach the destination, Olam Haba? Part of the process to bring him back to where he's supposed to go is to have Misa, to separate the Neshama from the Guf, let the Guf decompose, and then it'll be rebuilt and come l'chai Olam Haba. The process is to get there. You have to go through Misa, to the whole everything that has to do and associate with Misa. That's what brings the Adam l'Olam Haba. And the people that lo chaim v'lo nidonim, they're not nidonim, so they're not able to reach Olam Haba. And there's the Gemara and Chagiga of Tezvav. The Gemara brings that Acher, Acher was Yotzo Tarbus Ra. So they when he died, they said in Shamayim, Amir lo meidan lidani, they're not going to judge him. They're not going to bring him to Olam Haba either. He has the schus of Hesek HaTorah. They're not bringing him to Olam Haba. So Amar Meir, Mutav Ledaini, let's judge him. Bring him to Olam Haba. I want to make sure he's going to go to Gehenna. So Rameir says that's the process. In order for Acher to get to Olam Haba, he needs to go to Gehenna. If they don't put him in Gehenna, he'll never get there. So Rameir is telling me he was mishtadel to bring him into Gehenna. And that is our Gemara. The Melachim that are not nidoinim and they're not chaim, that means they're in limbo, they're in between. But says the Ben Yoyodo, that it's not mamish that they stay in the middle, they stay in limbo, they don't progress at all. He says it means that Avadeh, they do have Gilgul, but the Gilgul is a very long process. Mizgalgalim chol dor v'dor, v'niskanim al de Gilgul, v'nichlokim l'chalokim arabim. They're divided to small little pieces, the neshama, and they have many, many Gilgulim. V'kama shenitkan hoylech Gan Eden. And every small piece which is fixed goes to Gan Eden. So there is a process to bring them to Gan Eden, and Beit Hashem will speak about a little more in the next daf regarding that everybody gets to Olam Haba. But that process is a very long process, a very tedious process. There has a lot of parts of Gilgulim, whatever that means, but it takes them a long time to get there. And in general, they're not really moving. That's lo chayim v'lo nidonim. That's what the ones that says on him, Vayas Ara B'Ein Hashem, that's their punish to be in that middle ground and to have a very slow process to reach Olam Haba. Anyone who wants to join the Shomach Shova email list to WhatsApp group, please email shomachshova@gmail.com.